Hi guys, we are Tenenti di Flotta. I'm Ale.
And I am Paolo.
Hi. And in this video we are talking about the live of Fantasy Flight Games, about the competitive play check-in of Star Wars Unlimited. Paolo, what happened in that live?
Well, in this live, which was at 8 p.m., we've seen a new set of suspension about the game, and we got Jango, Triplo Oscuro, and DJ as 3 cards that got suspended. So this is going to be a really fresh hair for the meta now, I think.
Yeah,
What do
it's
you
a
think
very
about
big
that?
card actually. There are 3 cards. I mean, 2 cards affect mainly one deck, the Django Tucking Town deck actually.
Yes.
But the other card mainly affect double yellow. I mean, all the hands actually with all color were usually doing the tech DJ combo. So actually,
Yeah, but mainly the double yellow hand.
Yeah, I mean, I know
Most
quite
one.
good. I was playing it for a while, set 3.
I know. I'm quite happy actually
And
about
I mean, and
the
actually,
DJ
Triplo Oscuro affects lots of deck. It's quite a yellow nerf more than a Django nerf today. What do you think?
Yes, I think the same. Actually, we are talking about 3 card suspension. All the 3 cards are yellow, and if you think at the last suspension, we have for the moment 4 yellow suspensions. So we have 2 leaders, Bob and Django. We have Triplo Oscuro and DJ. So I think that actually we are going to see some problems with the yellow color. So actually, I hope in the next set, not the next set, but maybe the sixth expansion, we are going to see maybe something to get fixed, because actually yellow is really strong color for the meta.
Yeah. It's really a yellow nerf, this one, yeah. So, what do you think? That DJ was really needed as a cut?
Well, actually, I think we have to talk about before about Django and Triplo Oscuro, because actually they were the really big treat for the actual meta. But Django, DJ, I think is still a good one. It's a good call for a suspension. So what do you think about the? No, I'm not talking about Django, because it was something that was in the air actually. So everybody knew, because everybody saw all the top cuts of the sector tournament.
More than 60% of top 8s were Django players. So
yes, we seen Milano, we seen Liverpool, we seen Denver, and we see even the Atlanta tournament. So actually, it's been there was a big presence of Django.
Yeah. An overwhelming one, I would say, yes.
Yes.
And maybe, who knows if the Triplo Oscuro ban would have been enough to make Django maybe a viable deck. I mean, a very good deck, but not so overpowered. I mean, the developers have decided to go safe, actually, and ban both of them.
Suspend, not ban, eh?
Suspend, yeah. Suspend both of them.
No, I think it's been a wise choice to suspend even Django and not only Triplo Oscuro, because anyway Django was the one leader.
Devastator at 6 resources, maybe. And
we still have sneak attack.
In 1 turn.
We still have sneak attack to cheat a little bit on Devastator, but Django was the one who was gaining the most benefits about the indirect damage. So this is what I think. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that sometimes I really don't know how they do the playtesting, because it was quite obvious that in a set full of vehicles, Triplo Oscuro was going to be a quite played card. A nice thing that said in the live was that Triplo Oscuro was in 3 copies in every deck of each top 8 of each tournament that have been done so far. I mean, there were only 3, but was a card always present, because also Pietiello was playing it. And
That's
so
true. This is
was
a
really,
good
really
call.
almost always present. Maybe only Queenland, Tarkintown was not playing it, probably.
This is obvious why, but I found funny when they say that when they did Triplo Dark Raid, they created the card. There were not so many targets, but actually you already know that you are going to make a new set about vehicles. So come on, really,
I mean,
as you
told
say,
us that they had 6 set already at least concepted. I mean,
that's true.
Even if not completed, but at least drafted. And it's supposed that you know that would be a vehicle one. So, I mean,
that's true. They already know all the first 6 sets. They already know. So they knew that there was going to be something of a so overwhelming interaction between certain cards, because they already had. So as you said, who has done the test before? Who has done the test for set 1, 3, 2, all the sets? This is funny, I think, because these iterations are too simple. We're not talking about something with 3 cards, 4 cards, and you have to do certain tactics, combos. We're talking about one card. One card breaks the meta.
Yes, Paolo, these two suspension card will shake up the meta quite good, I think. And about DJ, do you think that was needed?
Yeah, I think it was needed because it was going to stop the grow up of too many archetypes. Obviously, I'm talking about the control, the art control, and even all the decks with leader with a late flip like 7, 8. It was too much. I mean, and anyway, you can still play with Yellow Han. Obviously, you can still play without problems. It's still an aggressive deck, which make you to discard. Okay, but playing in that way with the opponent resources was too much, because was
really too much
it was slowing too much. The oppo was too much, I guess.
Yeah, and actually, as we can see, the Angelo has low win rates only against Jango Tarkintown and Queenland Tarkintown. That are the 2 first columns. With all the other decks, it already had very, very high win percentage. So, I mean, his dominance after Django ban is already here, actually. So,
yeah, it was in the air.
The DJ ban was a good call, yeah, to really shake up the meta and don't come back to the set 3-1.
Yes, this was the main problem that I had fear about that, because I was happy about Django suspension, and I was fearing that we were going back to set 3. Okay, because set 3 there was the dominance of one, and it with set 4 it stopped, and we had Django. So we had another like common enemy and a meta deck. Going back was a bad thing for the game. So having a fresh one, and now we have to wait and see which deck is going to be the top meta. What do you think is going to be the best deck now?
Yeah, now we really have to play, because we need to test a lot more things that before we couldn't test for the Django dominance. For example, I think that yellow aggro will grow up. Sabine will come back very strong, and maybe some set 4 aggro decks like Kazuda Red, that cheat all the red pump is really good. Maybe now could be more viable.
I agree with you. And I will add a comeback of Cad Bane, and I think even of Kira. I will bet to them actually, but I hope maybe the meta is going to be even a little bit further, and with bigger decks, slower decks, and more control.
Yeah,
we will see.
Control now have less enemies actually, because
but this is a good thing for the meta, because you have to have aggro decks, mid decks, and control decks. With the Wihan, there was no control. It was only aggro, hyper aggro, and mid. This was the meta. It was not a good thing for the cycle.
And now the ramp decks doesn't need to fear DJ anymore. So
Well, they have
Nobody
to
will
feel the
steal the
aggro.
resource.
Well, yeah, yes, yeah, they don't have to feel the resource, but they have to feel anyway the aggro and the discard. So this is a good thing, I guess, because Han Solo was aggro, was discarding, and was stealing the resources. Was too much for a
Everything.
control. Yeah.
Was doing everything. Yeah. And Shamsindullah will be everywhere now.
Obviously. Giga Chad. Well, I think that we said anything about the
Yeah, we can wrap
suspension,
up this one, I think.
and that's it.
So write down in the comment which deck will you try for the new meta now that Jango is no more here. He's going with his son Boba. And Han is much less strong than before. So what will you try?
Yes, and don't forget to follow us and to leave to put the like on the video. And yes, let us know what do you think about the new meta defining deck. See you on the next time.
See you. Ciao.
Bye bye.